With all that said, let me get into the poems. I am doing a featured reading tomorrow, but we'll get to that shortly. But first, here's a couple poems, most of which you won't hear there. But this one you probably will. Doritos, Flamin' Hot Nacho, and it begins with the epigraph, bet you can't eat just one. Like the old Lay's bet, the moment a chip touches my lips, I transform to a salt and crunch addict. The savory cheese with its aggressive heat, emerging in aftertaste from tortillas perfectly textured, edges rounded with a thickness designed to crumble at the slightest pressure from my teeth and to drop flavor like a gift onto every scorched taste bud, and I overeat them. Which is to say I eat them at all, nose running, lips tingled numb, coughing fiery dust from my lungs like a cartoon cheetah, throat clogged with napalm saliva, mouth leaving neon red smears on napkins like tubercular blood. In an hour, it stings when I pee. A couple more in my intestines squeeze like a fist. In a decade or two, who knows, they'll probably be banned carcinogens, but for now, I chase their flames with clementine crescents that burst with flavor rendered twice as vivid to my tongue's eager, swollen receptors. You see, I will embrace a great deal of pain if it tastes good and sweetness follows. Is for all those people, usually women, who end up being named as muses, whether they like it or not. I have a lot of sympathy for that, and I think it's kind of bullshit that they get that treatment.
They're usually the prime creators.
Yeah, exactly. Statue of a girl. She inspired minds to catch fire at the sight of slight intonations of her face. A tremor in her lines, a glimmer in her eyes, and how hearts would burn. How her words were swallowed in the undulations of her brows until she was cast in the shadows of their ashes. Against her will, they called her a muse, sung songs in the tune of her name, though they could never really quite recall her voice. Hadn't stopped long enough to let the her of her wash over them, to see beyond their own blazing. How lost they might have felt then to know just how little they knew. To know they spent their lives wearing grooves in the same tired corridors while their hair and skin turned gray. And all the while, the whole world turned and remained so wholly unexplored. Is inspired by Super Smash Brothers. The title is Fast Fall. That's what happens when you need to get back to the ground quicker. Fast fall. Rise up. Body a balloon animal twist. Hands flail clouds. Balled fists split the sun. Swerve like a free-tailed bat. Kick like a whip. Springboard off grass. Steel flesh. Drop like hail. Blister lips with a red lightning kiss. Finally, in honor of my featured reading tomorrow, which I'm so grateful for, thank you again, Ray. Tomorrow at the Grantwood Poetry Reading Series in Cliffside Park, if you want this, I'll hand it to you. I printed a few. This poem is called Debut. Convertible Mustang glides by, the steady drumbeat of my feet. Driver unaware that one day, when the timing is right, I'll pick up the tempo when I see it. A duet of movement, breath crescendoed, man and machine in harmony. I'll leap like sweeping strings into the air and drop like the octave on a trombone slide into the passenger's seat and buckle up without missing a beat.